Hello, peeps. Yeah, we're gonna be playing Killer Love. It is a psychological horror game that was released at the beginning of February. I think February 8th. And, yeah. I don't know how I feel. It's kind of like Doki Doki Literature Club, I guess, in a way. But I think Doki Doki Literature Club is, like, way worse. So. Mm-hmm. So this will be interesting. Interessant. Literature Club, I guess, in a way. But I think Doki Doki Literature Club is like way worse. So. Mm-hmm. So this will be interesting. Trying to fix some of the interessant. I can't fix anything. Cool. It's gonna be Literature Club, I guess. Just kind of a shitty. But I think Doki Doki Literature Club is like way worse. So. Shitty quality, I guess. Mm-hmm. Okay. Anyways. So this will be interesting. Trying to. Let's just start the game. Some of the depictions of violence. Cool. That doesn't even give it a warning. That's a psychological horror. Jack. There's a voice calling to me. Wake up. I want to keep on sleeping, but it doesn't seem like she'll give up soon. Well, hiya, nurse. At the beginning of every porno, how it starts. I'm just kidding. That doesn't even give it a warning. That's a psychological horror. Did you sleep well? I know her, not just because she is my nurse. I've known her for a long time now. Her name is Anna. What, can't talk? I want to keep on sleeping. Is your throat too dry? Hang on a sec. Well, hiya, nurse. She comes back with some water and a paper cup. At the beginning of every porno, how it starts. I'm just kidding. She comes back with some water and a paper cup. Did you sleep well? She helps me sit up, then puts the cup to my mouth and lets me drink. Good, feeling better now? Her name is Anna. Yeah. What, can't talk? Thanks. The dialogue in this is a little weird. She's a needy nurse. Does it hurt? Are you bored? I'm alright. So you're playing in the point of view of Jack, first person point of view. She helps me sit up, then well, if you say so. Tell me if there's anything I can do to help, okay? Good, feeling better now? Yeah, okay. Thanks. The dialogue in this is a little weird. What's the date today? Do you know? Oh, just that. Are you bored? It's August the 3rd. So you're playing in the point of view of Jack. You know what? Let's just get some music in here. Say so. Tell me if there's anything I can do to help, okay? Yeah, okay. What's the date today? Do you know? That's not too shabby. It's not too loud. So you're playing in the point of view of Jack. You know what? Let's okay. Let's just get some music in here. That's so weird. Your nurse should not be kissing you. Start a journal, August 3rd. I am going to kill somebody. Me too, because this is a little slow. Probably. That's so weird. Your nurse should not be kissing you. Her name is Anna. Start of journal, August 3rd. I am going to kill somebody. Me too, because this is a little slow. Probably. That's so weird. Your nurse should not be kissing. Her name is Anna. Start of journal, August 3rd. I am going to kill somebody. Me too, because this is a little slow. Probably. That's so weird. Alright. Oh, man. Okay. Start a journal, August 3rd. I'm going to kill someone. Probably. Her name is Anna. So I'm going to kill the nurse. Maybe? Do I get to choose at some points on these? Kind of like Doki Doki Literature Club. Alright. Oh, man. Okay. Start a journal, August 3rd. I'm going to kill someone. I couldn't make it hurt at all, not even a little bit. So it doesn't matter that much. Even if I was strong enough to go through with it, I'd have to wait. I can't do anything until I know Grace is safe. Grace. Okay, so there's another woman. There's Anna and then there's Grace. I get to love one and kill one? Is that the whole point of the game? Love one, kill one? Or do I get the option to kill them both? I'm assuming there's going to be multiple save points before you make a major decision. So, yeah. I want to tell her I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I got her involved. Please be safe, Grace. So an event happened with Grace. Apparently you were close first. I get to love one and kill one? Is that the whole point of the game? Love one, kill one? Or do I keep... It calms me down when I write your name. This dude has some... He's already fucked up psychologically. Save points. He's already crazy as shit. So, yeah. I'm so sorry. I want to tell her I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I got her involved. August 4th. The journal is still here, thank God. I was afraid she would find it somehow. I'm assuming he's talking about Anna, the nurse? I was afraid she would find it somehow. When I saw that she didn't, it was such a huge relief. He's already fucked up psychologically. I wanted to write in it right away, but no, I didn't. I have to be patient. Heh, you are a patient in a hospital. I'll only write when I'm sure Anna is not around. I was afraid she would find it somehow. Not while she's walking around tending to patients, pretending she's not who she really is. I was afraid she would find it somehow when I saw that. And it's a good thing I waited. And it's a good thing I waited. She came into the room only a few minutes after I woke up. She smiled and asked me how my night had been. I held back from telling her how I really felt about being here and about her. I mean, it's not like I can't hide everything, not after what happened. But at least I can pretend I'm not planning to do what I'm going to do. So this is an indie game created by probably just one person, small developer and everything. They probably hired somebody to do all the artwork for the story, but I mean, they probably designed the game and wrote everything out for it. So it's not bad so far. It's a little bit of a build-up. It's a lot of reading. So, I mean, I'm not going to obviously read everything because I'm pretty sure people watching this can also read too, right? So this is an indie game. I would hope so. Created by probably just. I haven't gone back, and I'd rather die than be like that again. But it would be nice if she believed that. I mean, she let her guard down. Well, it doesn't matter that much, really. Even if she finds out I'm planning on killing her, so what? So what? I'll end her life just the same if it comes to that. So, Anna's a possible choice for killing. I think we knew that from the beginning, though, especially from the title of the game. If If I need to kill Anna to save Grace, I'll do it in a heartbeat. But it would be nice if she believed that. You know what, actually? Grace doesn't even need to be saved. Yeah, Grace is fine, somewhere far away, without a care in the world. So I think a fight might have happened between him and Grace, which led to possibly the accident, which led to her leaving at some point, and he's in the hospital. From the beginning, though, especially from the title of the game. And I'm worrying over nothing. Yeah. If I need to kill only to save Grace, I'll do it in a heartbeat. Oh? If only, okay. It let off with if only, okay. August 5th. I haven't gained any strength back yet. Am I being impatient? I might be. The doctor thinks that for sure, that I'm being impatient. I asked him for some exercises I could do, but he told me to just shut up and rest. What are you in such a hurry for, he asked me. I couldn't tell him, so I didn't say anything. My next idea was to find a weapon I haven't seen. Oh, he's gonna find a weapon. He hasn't seen anything good though. I wonder if this dude has some sort of back history too, because if they knew he was kind of crazy, they wouldn't put him in anything. They'd just be an empty room. Typically, that's the policy of the hospital I work at. What are you in such a hurry for? He asked me. I still look out for something I could use, but I haven't gotten my hopes up. I mean, I could rip out the needle in my arm connected to the IV drip, but I don't think that'd be a good murder. He's gonna find a weapon. So, hate to break it to somebody, but the needle is typically plastic nowadays. They'd just be an empty room. Typically, that's the policy of the hospital I work at. What then? I can't think of anything. My mind is foggy from the drugs and the pain, and goddamn it, why is there always so much bullshit? Yes, great dialogue. Damn it, why do I always have to deal with this? Nothing I try is going to work. August 5th again. So this is probably the second part of the journal he wrote in that day after he kind of cooled down, and yeah. Now of all times, no emotions, that comes when I'm safe, when we're safe, both me and Grace. So he's going back to Grace. Back and forth between Anna and Grace. Great dialogue. My biggest problem is not being able to walk. They've set the bones in my legs straight and everything, and it's healing in its cast, but it'll be a long time before I'm able to walk. So you have a crippled, wants to kill somebody, can't walk, probably very fucked up from whatever accident he was in. Okay, and now he wants to kill either Anna or possibly Grace. So he's going back to Grace. Maybe I'll be able to walk with a crutch soon. It could help me get my strength back. Maybe I'll be able to walk with a crutch soon. It could help me get my strength back. I'll ask the doctor when I see him. It's early morning. I hear someone coming down the hall slowly, not in a hurry. They sound like they're wearing hospital slippers. Most likely it's a doctor and a nurse. I hope it's a nurse other than Anna. I pray it's anyone else. The door opens, the doctor comes in, and a step behind him is a nurse. That is not Anna. I sigh in relief. So here we have the doctor's head just scribbled out completely. So either the memory of him is fuzzy, or I don't know. Doctor in a lot of pain, huh? No, it's not that, doctor. But, well, it can wait. Unless it's urgent. No, it's not. Very well then. The doctor can't be over 35 years old. He's wearing a golden watch and a fine-looking leather shoes. He doesn't look like a doctor to me at all, more like a businessman. I mean, most doctors do wear nice clothes. But they're doctors. They're going to try and present themselves professionally as possible, and then they'll wear like lab coats or something over it. But in my ICU, I know our intensivist doctor, he'll wear scrubs. The doctor goes from bed to bed with the nurse checking on the patient, spending no more than a minute with each. That's roughly true. He comes to my bed last. Okay, Mr. Friday, what was it again? Let's see here. He leaves through some papers and clicks his tongue. Ah, you fell. Yeah. How the hell did you manage to do that? Oh, these substances. So it's not going to explain what substance. We found in your blood work. Explain that mystery. Not very clever, are you? Getting high, and at this point the doctor is belittling the patient, which sometimes will happen. Sometimes the nurses will actually do it to the patient too. But you got to get it through sometimes for somebody's head. Like, listen, you're not supposed to be doing that, and sometimes belittling them helps. But, well, not really belittling, but being stern with them, and it's kind of like scolding a child, really. And you don't do it again. Next time I won't patch you up, you hear? No, that was a little uncalled for, because a doctor shouldn't be saying that. I will try not to. He's being rude, but it doesn't really bother me. I've got more important things on my mind. Doctor, how long until I can start walking, at least with crutches? I don't know. What? You're a doctor, aren't you? My doctor? The very same. Who do you think operated on you? Okay, so he's a surgeon. I look down at my leg. I'm suddenly very unsure of what I see when the cast comes off. Can't you at least guess when I'll be able to walk? I'd rather not. The nurse standing next to the doctor looks uncomfortable. She's holding a hand to her forehead and sighing. But why not? Don't I deserve to know? A lot of factors are at play. The doctor starts moving his right hand into a complex patterns. Plenty of factors can change how quickly you heal and a whole lot, so who can really say? Factors like what? Glances down at his papers. Like your blood pressure, which is crap, by the way. Okay, so you probably lost a lot of blood at some point. Are you stressing over something? Probably plus the medication that he's on too suppresses his blood pressure. Yes? Jack, no. No, doctor, I'm not. I'm fine. Well, you'll be fine. Kick your feet back and relax. What are you in such a hurry for anyway? You haven't got a job waiting for you outside or anything. Blow, man. Nurse Anna told him that he doesn't have a job. Oh, and they don't. Patient and a nurse forbidden love. This has got to be like a Japanese style, like, story. This could be an anime, you know? Just kidding. Normally, I don't know. Doctor thinks he just wants to get out to have sex. Boy, are you wrong, sir. You're like you're not a psychologist. Or a psychiatrist. These are the thumbs up. Two of the other patients are laughing and whistling, and one another is grumbling. Yeah. Idiots. My journal's pressed up against me in a new hiding spot. I moved it 3 times now. I've got to write in it. My thoughts are burning a hole in my skull. I've got to share them with someone, even if that someone is a piece of paper. But not now. She's still out there somewhere. August 6th. Damn it, god damn it all. I'm stuck here with nothing to do but lie uselessly and wait. Wait. Wait and wait and wait. All I can do is wait. Nothing to do but wait. Wait. Yeah, this dialogue's great. It's 2 hours after I've written down those words, and I'm looking at the little notebook that is my journal. I've got it in my hands. I am amazingly lucky to have it. Someone had left both the notebook and the pen in the nightstand next to my bed. I checked the nightstand drawers on a whim, and there they were. Now they're the only things keeping me sane. There's no TV or books or even magazines in here. I'm counting the pages I've got left in the notebook, checking how much ink there is in my pen. Then she comes in and I feel my heart stop. Good evening, boys. She greets everyone, but she's only looking at me. I murmur back hello. Meanwhile, my hands are still holding the notebook. So he's not alone in his room, apparently. There's other patients in this room. Meanwhile, my hands are still holding the notebook, clutching it. Actually, I can feel beads of sweat forming on my forehead. The notebook is small, very small. My hands must be hiding it from view, or are they? She noticed Anna pays no mind. She wheels in the car with our medication. While she's busy with the other patients, I slip the notebook and pen under my blanket, smooth it over, and lie quietly. Oh. Excuse me. How are you holding up, sweetie? I would be so uncomfortable. I mean, I know they have a thing going on, but it's still weird as shit. I nearly jump at Anna's whispered words. I didn't notice her approach. Fine, I'm fine, thanks. Jack, you don't remember what I told you? It's no good putting on a brave face. I'm here for you, okay? She leans in closer and nearly faint. Everything. That's... Yikes. Oh, okay, she talked with the doctor. Oh my god. She thinks he wants to have sex too. That's... Yikes. Look at that smug little grin. Your health has priority over sex. Well, no shit. I wonder if they knew each other before the accident. I'll make you finally forget all about Grace. So they had to have been together either before or right after the incident with Grace. So you still care about her? I don't like that. Uh-oh, someone's jealous. Someone like you and someone like her, you never should have been together in the first place. Please think of only me. After all, we were made for each other. If I promise I'll be with you always, will you leave Grace out of this? No. At least that girl's good for one thing. Thanks to her, you've been a good boy, even though you're still so confused. Anna, please. I'm close to crying. I want to tear my hair out. Anna smiles again. Fine, sweetie, I promise I won't hurt her. As long as you do one thing for me. Do you know what that is? Of course I do. It's something she's been telling me to do for ages, since before I got here. So they were together before the accident. Okay. She's like a broken record. You want me to remember everything? Yup. Oh, I can't wait. When you do that, everything will be perfect. We'll be together again forever. No. Hang on, I'm looking at something. I'm waiting for it to catch up. That look though is fucking creepy. Be together forever. So promise you'll remember. I'll try. No. Okay, so I'll try. That's no, that's not good enough for her. No. That's exactly what I said. Not good enough. Oh my god. Just the blank fucking stare in her eyes. Just cold as shit. You promised you'd try before, and look where that got us. Tell me you'll do it. I promise. I'll recall it then. Well, that's... It's the same thing. Good. We'll work on that when you get out of here. But if your memory comes back to you before then, tell me before you tell anyone else. Okay. Bye-bye for now. She rolls out the car, glancing back one last time with that eerie look of hers. Yeah, that blank, eerie fucking look. Huh? Yikes. We were both children. No, I can't tell her. If I do that, she wins and Grace dies. And maybe I die too. I can't win by playing along with Anna's delusions. Chapter 2, What Jack Lost. I'm gonna go auto on this one. Okay, cool. I don't have to click, I don't have to do anything, so we'll just focus on this. I'm doing nothing and it's eating me up. If a stomach is empty long enough, it starts eating itself. Did you know that? Yes, you start digesting from the inside out. If I don't do something right now, I'm afraid I might go crazy. I'm going to write down everything that happened. Maybe that'll help me make sense of things. Right now my thoughts are buzzing together in my mind like flies around a turd. Okay, that's a weird analogy, but alright. I want my mind to be clear. To do what I'm going to do. Oof. I need to prop this bad boy up. Unclouded. This notebook is small, but I think I've got enough space to write everything down. It's not a long story. So here it goes, everything. Okay, so it looks like they're in a grocery store. I met Anna. Met her again after so many years in the store where I worked. Okay, so maybe he was a bagger, stocker, or grocer at the time. Grace wasn't there at the time. It wasn't a coincidence that Anna visited the store when she did. It couldn't have been. She must have been following me. The first time she came in, I was at the cash register. Okay, so he's working the cash register. She walked straight up to me, cutting the line. An old woman was busy counting her change and didn't complain. Nobody else complained either. Anna stood there a while, staring at me. Then she said, No, I can't do this. Can't start here. Okay, so he's having a hard time remembering this. There's already too much of that woman in my life. So, is that a bad thing? Good thing? Or what? So he's probably going to start the story off with Grace then. Okay, Grace. She's cute. Why didn't you stay with her? Jesus Christ. Grace was a girl who worked at the same store I worked at. She was and still is a kind, sweet girl. She's a little quiet, but that's perfectly fine. I hated her. What? I hated most people and most things. I was a real asshole. I didn't spend time with other people. Whenever a coworker invited me somewhere, I'd turn them down. Sounds like me. I didn't chat with anyone during breaks either. It was just how I was, how I'd always been. I avoided grace too, of course. She tried to talk to me. I took a few shifts I thought she wouldn't take. The times we still ended up working together, I stayed as far away from her as I could. It worked for a while. Then came the day we really talked for the first time. Ah yes, the angle shots of anime and sketches are always great. But face. Hi Noel, what's up, man? Yes, beard. You like? Hell yeah. I'm done. You can switch with me, alright. So, just so you know, this is a psychological horror game, my guy. So, yeah. Don the old man. Face. I found that I couldn't work in peace. Just her being there made me upset. What's up, man? How you doing? If you want to take a break or something, you can. I'm fine on my own, I say, or Jack says. Oh no, I don't mind doing this. Yeah, just okay, man? Okay is better than bad, right? That's how I look at it, I guess, in a way. So we're playing a, yeah, it's a psychological horror game. And, it's all story so far. Like, just straight up story. Nothing really fun or good out of it. So, I mean, it's probably building up to the climax. I mean, Doki Doki Literature Club, I mean, was kind of like that at the beginning, and then it just kind of just rams you. So, yeah. Bothering your purpose, so I'm sorry. I sighed. Who says I don't like you? But, yeah, any plans today, man? Chilling, working, school? What you doing? You're always avoiding me. Yeah, don't take that personally. That's just how I am. I don't care about other people. Fucking dumbass. Whoa. If I can go back in time and punch myself in the mouth, I would. So you like me? What? No, I didn't say that. He tolerates you, you idiot. No wonder you're a blonde. We didn't talk for the rest of the day, so I thought that was that. She'll leave me alone. I thought, now that she knows, I prefer it that way. I hope she can forgive me. Alright, so it's back at the hospital. Writing about the past had been a good idea. Right now it doesn't even bother me where I am or who I'm with. And thinking of Grace, remembering the way she smiled is giving me courage. She got hurt because of me, so I will do anything to make her happy and safe. The weather was nice out today. The sky was blue. There's a tiny window on the wall to my left. I can look through it if I twist my head around. Okay. A lot of description going on. But it is what it is. Hi, Jack. August 8th. After that one time, Grace started coming up to me more and more and talking to me more and more. It was a gradual thing, just hello and goodbye, and how are you doing at first? Eventually they grew to full conversations. Well, I say full conversation, but they're still pretty. Is that Uncle Ben's ready rice? It might be, man. It might be. I mean, it looks like they took a stock photo or something and just put like a filter over it. Not too shabby though. Probably is. So Grace is hitting on him. I want to get to the part already where there's killing, but there's just so much story to this. So you have the nurse and her, Grace. Grace was the first woman before the nurse. The nurse came a little bit after with whatever happened with Grace. So they're on a date. Grace ordered a Jack and Coke. Get the hint, Jack. So this was a free indie game off Steam, by the way. That's where I found this game. And yeah, it just came out like the beginning of February. I should have done a Valentine's Day like playthrough of it, but I worked, so you know, I couldn't do that. Excuse me. But yeah. Feels good to relax after a long day at work, doesn't it? I grumbled. What is it, Jack? Nothing. I sipped my drink. I want to know what happens though, like. So this is just a flashback part of the story. So, yeah. Can I click as well? Oh, I can. Okay, speed it up a little bit. Oh, it stops the auto, that's why. Adjusted everything around us, doing things with people. I kind of just want to get to the good stuff. I kind of already know the story a little bit. It explained a lot at the beginning. We're just too different. I've had a rough life, or I've had it rough in life. Really, I'm sorry to hear that, but that doesn't mean you can't enjoy yourself now. Jack's kind of a dick. Yeah, Jack's a dick. Oh, she got all angry. Whole hour? Jesus. I mean, it is dinner. Depends on who's paying though, right? It seemed like such a long time. There's so much story in this. Like, at least Doki Doki Literature Club was interactive a little bit. This just goes on with a little bit of story and dialogue. After more than a few failed attempts to get the ball rolling, Grace gave up. She sat there looking at her drink instead of me. She was most likely working up the courage to end this early. In just a few minutes, I'd be free to leave. I found I couldn't stand that, so I started talking. I said the first thing that came to mind, no matter how stupid. Huh. If you want to speed up time, just get fucking drunk. Or just, wait till the cheeks turn a little rosy and numb and just bolt. Call it Uber. Nah. Uh-oh. Someone got on the topic of family. He's probably beat as a child. Dad's probably a drunk or druggie or mom. Maybe no dad. So they're just like each other. That's so cute. Yes, I said that very sarcastically. Have some beard ASMR. I was surprised a lot back then. I never thought Grace was anything like me. But you're so friendly with people at the store. That's all it is. It's not that I wouldn't like to spend more time with them, but I don't know. It feels like if I let them in, they're gonna turn out not nice. But you're different. You're just trying to get by. I don't think you'd use someone. Think again. I see you only come here for the beard ASMR. I got you. I got you. You were just about to ask. Yeah, I stream really shitty story games and I rub my beard on the mic. That's what I do. Oh yeah. I really feel like you're someone I can trust. We wait for drinks again next week, and then once more the week after. Week after that, we had dinner together at a greasy little restaurant where we could afford to eat. I tried to impress her by ordering wine. I never had wine. It was disgusting, but I guessed it would be disgusting, so I forced my way through a glass anyway. Yeah, wine is nasty to me as well. Then Grace tried some, told me it was spoiled. She teased the hell out of me for that. I wasn't bitter about it. I laughed along. Soon we started going out more often to bars, cheap restaurants, places like that. We took a lot of walks. Huh. Interesting. Shivers. Oh god, dude. What, am I not your girlfriend already? That's a little weird. Like, I get there's being friendly with somebody and going out with them a whole lot, and then for her to automatically assume that, you know, she's a girlfriend is a little weird. And that's how it went. August 9th. A few weeks later, she told me what happened to her back when she still lived with her family. He's writing in a journal. That's a little weird. I'm assuming she was probably sexually abused by her father. Let's go with that. Is he like amnesia or dementia? Who knows? She thinks you're bullshitting. Flash, flash, flash. I didn't. Chapter 3. No More Stalling. August 10th. I could write about all the talks we had about the first night we spent together and looking for an apartment and then finding it and moving in. Okay. About pretty much anything that only involved the two of us, but I think it's time to move on. This isn't a feel-good journal after all. It was a Thursday coming up to a year since Grace and I started dating. I was at the cash register. Grace wasn't in the store. Okay, so this is when the nurse, Anna, walks in. Okay, so we have red flashes. She went for the register towards me empty-handed. In sight of her approaching made my heart start beating like mad. My head hurt. I knew the moment I saw her, she met trouble. My god, is that you, Jack? Oh my gosh, it's been so long. She had the nerve to pretend she stumbled upon me by accident, like she hadn't tracked me down. So she's a stalker. She's a stalker type. Excuse me. But I didn't have it together. I couldn't see through her acting. Bam. I was confused, panicking, not sure why. Excuse me, miss. Is it you? Please don't cut in line, miss. It's not fair to the other customers. So he's trying to play it off, like, just leave me the fuck alone. The old lady was tackling her mass of coins. She didn't seem to notice much around her. Don't play with me. Don't play silly with me, Jack. It's you, isn't it? So he doesn't want anything to do with this bitch. I guess it has been a while. 15 years? They don't look a day over 25. Thought I'd either boil or freeze, so let's go somewhere and talk about old times and old great. No thanks. Let's just get on to the murders already. Still with the old lady counting coins. I would have just paid for her food and just get the fuck out of the way. Oh yeah, they're living together now. That's right. Why is she okay with somebody coming up to her so casually, even if it was a friend? Maybe it has to do with the past, though. I know my girlfriend would have been jealous as shit. Well, Grace had referred to something I'd only recently found out. Apparently I shouted and kicked a lot. Night a lot. Sometimes I all out screamed. It's a little weird. Funny how at one point something like that was the biggest problem in my life. It was so long ago, or at least it feels like so long ago. So much has happened since then. Anyway, the morning after, I would wake up sweaty and tired, but it wasn't until Grace told me about the scream that I found out why. Once a week, he'd have a massive freak out. Get to the good stuff. I'm gonna start skipping a lot of this, just so you're aware, man. Why? Oh, she's stalking them like hardcore. Either way, we'll be seeing each other pretty often. Enjoy the brownies, thanks. It's like a... it's like... How do I put this? interactive book, I guess. She creeped the hell out of me. Writing all this down, I can see why Grace thought I was overreacting. The plain fact of it doesn't seem bad at all. Friend hadn't seen in years. Moves right in next door, but I knew something was off from the start. Paranoid, yeah. Still no word from the doctor when I'll be able to get out of here. In fact, I haven't seen him in days. I just hope he's busy. What if something happened to him? If it's a paranoid attack again? But that's not paranoid, that's just plain stupid, and I can't make a doctor disappear and get away with it. Or can she? Foreshadowing. I'll have to ask him to give me some neck exercises. I can do. My neck hurts from craning my head to the side all the time to look at the sky. So anything new, man? Anything fun, exciting in life going on? Nothing. I feel you, man. I feel you completely. I'm off the next 4 days, so I'm gonna be streaming a lot, especially on Twitch. Probably more on Twitch than I will on here, than on YouTube. Mainly because YouTube has a time limit on how long you can stream, which is, I think, 2 hours. And then everything after that doesn't get recorded. The more you stream, though, I think it does move up the times on it, but I just stood there, head in my hands, wondering what the hell to do. All at once, I was telling myself to go there. You coward, you also stay here, you idiot. And someone, okay, this dude's fucking crazy. Sounded glass breaking. So we headed over to her apartment. She ate the cookie, even though it fell on the floor, glass was shattered, and there's blood on it. She's a crazy bitch. Skip it all. I know some of the story. Something happens. He gets drugged or gets high. Tries killing himself, probably. Wants to kill either Grace or Anna and blame them for whatever happened to him. So you still collecting cards, man? The Pokemon cards? Yeah. How do you like the new Sword and Shield set? By the way, I have not opened a single pack of that set yet since it came out. Saving money and everything, but maybe I'll buy some later today. Just, yeah. They're different. I think the pull rates are a little bit better though than the last set, which was Cosmic Eclipse, right? Yeah, Cosmic Eclipse. Yeah. The V cards are different. They didn't think about the jokes in the long run about the V cards, but you know. What can you do? Need gold card dogs. Okay. So I'm assuming those are the probably like what, the $50, $60 cards? Nunny. I know. I shall get cards. They should have just kept the regular, they could have called them like GMAX cards or something, you know, full arts and stuff. I wouldn't have given them another card name. I don't know the reason behind the V cards on those, but you know. Like the GX were cool, yeah. Just leave it at that. You can have the GX and then you can have the GMAX cards, you know, for their special forms when they're big. I guess they are trying to do something new though. Did you see or hear anything about the new expansion for the new Pokemon DLC that's coming out for Sword and Shield? Oh, Streamlabs finally kicked in. Huh. You saw the trailer? Yeah. I like how they're bringing back a bunch of the legendaries. That's really cool. And then Pokemon Home, you can bring in Pokemon from, you know, your DS and whatnot, and other games to it. That's really cool. It's free, and you only get like one box, I think, and then you actually have to pay for it, and that way you can get like, I think, 90 to 100 other boxes, I think, and just fill those up. New Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno. Yeah, dude, they look fucking dope. I especially love Zapdos. The new Galarian form of that is just fucking cool. $200 boxes? Okay. Yeah, it's still... They should have given you, you know, like 5 boxes, max, maybe 3. And then everything else after that you should pay for. Oh, fuck. Excuse me. So right now it's in this perspective of Anna. She's writing in her own journal. Excuse me. I'm a little troubled. I think Jack is not playing around. No shit. His writing's starting to get all screwy. think I might just save it here. This is super boring to me. There's nothing good about it at all. Bam. Bam. It's on auto, so we'll see how this does, but one more for the road? You want one more for the road? I got you, man. I got you. I got you. There you go. It's longer than it was in Christmas. Enjoy. Yeah, I'm done with this game. I did get some mustache on that one, man. Straight up. Hell yeah. Alright, man. But I'm gonna stop the stream. I might stream a little bit later tonight. Probably mostly on Twitch, so if you go on there and follow me, you'll see me streaming. I'll probably be playing Apex and maybe some Dead Frontier 2. Possibly some Left 4 Dead as well, Left 4 Dead 2. Just depends on the mood I'm in. Alright, but take it easy, man. Have a good day. Text me on Discord if you want to chat. Peace out, man.